Hello, Boo, VCT EMEA Champions 2026 Stage 1 winner, Boo. Welcome.
Hello.
How does that sound?
Unique, first time.
Yeah, me too.
First time VCT champion.
Yeah, but it sounds nice, right? It feels nice. How was the trophy? Was it a good trophy?
Yeah, it was actually good and heavy. Like, it was worth it,
Do you know if you're going to get those mini trophies? Because last year the teams that won, they each got a mini one of the one that they won to like take home with them.
I mean, I hope so. It's a nice idea. I don't know. Like, honestly, we didn't talk about anything yet. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, you should ask them. You should ask the admins and stuff. You should ask your manager, whatever, when you get out of this.
Okay.
But yeah, Boo, it's first time, you won, and it was a crazy series to do it as well. Is it rewarding for you to go through all of the hardships, ups and downs to get to this stage? And also, even within the final, it felt like you guys had to overcome a lot of challenges.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, obviously, even getting here, I mean, that's what we focused on before the game, that even getting here for us, like, just remember first weeks of stage 1, like, we barely qualified the playoffs, and now we won it. I mean, got to finals. So yeah, like, we kind of said, like, we deserve to enjoy the final, like, of all the hard work, all the stress that we had to, that kind of was around. But yeah, during the game, it was hard to just enjoy. We tried our best, but I mean, I don't think we played really well, like, quality-wise, but they also didn't. And I think it's normal that game of this level is, like, not clean at all. There is, like, 10 insane players on the server. Anything can happen. But yeah, it feels good to finally win a VCT trophy.
Yeah, long time coming, long time coming. How was the reaction of yourself and the team when Benjyfishy pulled off that clutch in overtime to give you guys a lifeline?
Which one on where?
The on B side when he killed.
Oh, when he killed Derke last.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was so. The thing is, I think we panicked there because Derke killed C-Trip and Ben's like, go C. But we're like, but he's neon. He can be already, like, anywhere almost. And then 3v2, Derke kills 1, 2v2, and then we're going back to B. I think like Benji a little bit panicked there. And then he brought it back. It was so, like, I don't know, like, just good feeling. Like, I relieved that we had it, then we threw it a bit, but we brought it back. So all good.
Did you think you won at that point? You know how sometimes the momentum and the mood can shift. No, you didn't think you'd won?
No. I mean, in any game, it's not over until it's over. Like, we learned it in so many ways. Us doing comebacks and us getting comebacked, or you can call comeback, you can call chokes, whatever you want. It's never over until it's over.
That is true. That is true. But it was a very fun game. And speaking of Benji, now, as you know, sometimes when you guys play, the production shows us like a round where we can hear your comms. And in today, in particular, there was a round on Lotus. I believe it was like 9-8. They showed us your comms. It sounded like you guys were definitely coming, high energy, a lot of people were injecting ideas. And Benji specifically said, can I call? And you made a very snap decision like, no.
It's fine.
Maybe on B then.
Can I call?
No, go towards C and text.
Okay.
Actually, can we retake?
And then you kind of gave your idea, you guys carried on. So I wanted to ask you, first of all, how often does this happen? And how do you make that snap judgment idea, like, actually, no, I need to be the one to be in control right now? Because I'm sure your teammates give good ideas.
Yeah, I think it's always like, we have a rule, like, if you have ideas, you should say it. It's a mistake to not. But I also have full right to say no. And please don't get upset that I rejected you. Obviously we are at this point, like, familiar with all of that, but it took some time, to get used to this dynamic. And yeah, I mean, it's just like, no matter what, I'm having the final call on anything we do in game. And yeah, like, if I feel like the idea that I'm getting offered is good, I'll say yes. Or if I just don't know what to do myself, because it obviously happens. But if I know clearly what I want to do and how to win the round, and then I hear ideas, I'll just say no. Because the thing is, if I will say, oh, okay, like, I have idea and Benji, okay, like, let's do Benji's idea, then second guessing and overthinking starts. So I still prefer to be, like, I don't know, like, just more firm and more trusting myself. Yeah, because I mean, I still call most of the rounds. So for me, the most important thing is to be like always in control.
How often do people ask you, can I call? Because there's a difference between like giving the idea and like, hey, can I call? How often does that specific thing get communicated?
That is quite rare. Like, I think in terms of like a question, usually it's like, just a call, but like, can we do this? Or, I want to do this. And then I'm either like, yes or no. Of course, some calls are like so quick that there is no chance like to say yes or no. Like some decisions needs to be made right here, right now. But if it's like a slower call, macro call, like, yeah, can I call is usually not used, but I think it's, the stakes are so high and like maybe Benji's like, he doesn't want to fuck it up. So like he makes sure that like
You want to be
he's allowed
delicate with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
do you remember that round? The one that I'm talking
No.
about? Oh, okay. It'll be interesting for you to go back and watch it because it was like, for us, it was very fascinating to get an insight of your team, And just last question on this topic specifically. Would you say that Benji is the one that is most likely to be the one to offer up these ideas, or is it more like spread out besides you with the rest of the team?
I mean, after me, I think Benji, because of just of his role, like he's usually, opposite side or whatever, he has certain info that the action group doesn't. So like we encourage him like to, play aggressively, gather info. If you see something that no one knows, like obviously say it, but you can also just call it. So I think he's like the second one, like after me for sure. But like it's kind of based on the role. Other than that, I think everyone is like equal.
Do you think Benji can become an IGL in the future? Like, probably quite far into the future. Does he have it?
I don't know, because he has like all the social skills for it and all the, ability to talk clearly and fast. For example, I'm still not the best at honestly calling in terms of like I stutter and shit, It's
You
so
haven't
annoying.
stuttered once in this interview with me. So I can't imagine that.
I mean, I know in game there is things happening. But yeah, in terms of that, he for sure can. But is that what, like, I mean, he's a guy who's really like kind of focused on his own gameplay as well. So I don't know. I mean, he has qualities for sure. But
We'll
not
see.
yet.
We'll see.
Not yet.
Yeah, we'll see. Have you seen Mini Boo yet?
Yeah, he met us after like the game instantly.
No, as in today, just now. You saw him.
Yeah, he was here. Yeah.
Really? Oh, right after you won?
Yeah, I think he flew from Lithuania to Germany like tonight, and he came on the 4th map, like into the arena.
Wait, that's when he specifically came back to watch your final?
No, they're coming back to Berlin like to practice, but like it's just that he came today and like he went from airport straight here to watch you.
He did an interview where he said he was really stressed. He said it was much easier to look at VLR score and he didn't actually want to watch. He was kind of, I mean, as you can imagine, 4th match, 5th match, both very stressful. So did you manage to catch up? Like, is he happy for you?
Yeah, he's very happy for us. I mean, he's, gave some comments about the game, like, congratulated Neil on a good tag pause on split and stuff like that. Cautious, Haven, Eco, Woods, knife round, all of that. But I know what he means by stress. Like now that we're in different teams, whenever I watch Liquid and they're not winning, I just want to turn it off, honestly. I don't want to watch it. Like it's so stressful. Like I don't like what I'm seeing. I want them to win. And they're just losing rounds. Like I'm just getting pissed. So I think, yeah, like watching is so much harder than playing. Like 100%. Like I don't know how our staff is doing it. Like my family, everyone. Like it's so crazy to watch the game. Like I would rather just VLR score or something. Or
That's
like,
very sweet. That's like how Heretics fans feel,
Yeah,
that's what you put them through. Also, I wanted to ask you because I love picking your brains when it comes to the game, and I think there's so much we could talk about, but we don't have enough time. So I wanted to ask you, are you able to give me one thing that you feel like it's a hot take, like something maybe everyone else in the scene and community are nailed on about, they're always talking about this, but you actually disagree or maybe think differently in terms of the game, the meta, the comms, maps, whatever compels you that you feel strongly about?
I think something that basically Viper is not 100% needed on split and maps like that. Even Lotus, like we're playing without it 100%, successfully. And the other thing, I don't think Neon nerf is that bad. I think it's not gonna like kill the agent at all. I think it actually fixes the kind of dumb stuff and makes the agent just like a normal agent. that, you know, if you're good at it, it's good. But the pre-nerf Neon, the one we still played here, I'm not saying anyone can do it, but like just B-hopping around creates so much value that, and B-hop, anyone can B-hop. Like kind of a lot of value with not maybe much skill. And I think the nerf Neon is going to be like opposite of that. Like I think you need to be like, you know, skilled to still use it. Yeah, and I don't think that Koshmaros, you know, like everyone's saying, oh, but what's gonna happen now? Like he's back to tier 2.
Oh, wait, people are saying that? That's crazy.
I mean, the haters, you know, like I think usually like fans of the teams that we won against.
Do you know what Yumpy did kind of just say that he feels like you guys are going to be nerfed by the.
I mean, of course. Yeah. I mean, I think he's like probably the best Neon in Europe. In the world. I don't know. Didn't watch the other regions enough to like claim that, but like he has his thing also with uniqueness of like Judge, and I mean, okay, Judge is not that unique, but still, like, I mean, he does things with Judge that not everyone can do. The Odin, obviously, Ares as well. So, yeah, I mean, of course, it's gonna hurt us. I wish we would play London with this Neon still, but you know, at the same time, I'm in general, I hate Neon. Like, so I'm only like happy that we got Insane Neon in our team. But like, if you wouldn't, like, I would hate it so much.
I mean, your brother is also an Insane Neon. You've only ever been around people who are Insane Neon players.
But I think Minibu was a really great Neon before it got broken.
Oh, yeah.
And when it got broken, then, as I said, like, anyone can kind of be like, of course, like, he's still really good, like, and the way Liquid played, like, was super explosive, and like, he's Insane Neon. But I really rate his previous Neon more because it was harder to pull off and it was more unique. As he said himself, I think, and maybe even in your interview, that because I was rewatching that now when everyone plays it, it's not that cool anymore.
Wait, why were you rewatching the interview?
Why not?
Wait, do you watch a lot of like other people's content and stuff? You like watching interviews and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I think after they lost to Gentlemates, you did interview, right? I rewatched it.
I did.
I don't know. I mean, I'm always watching like watch parties, especially like, you know, my brother's interview. Like,
that's really nice.
Curious what he said, you know.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you for that, Boo. And very last question before I let you go. I don't think anyone's ever asked you this before, so if you don't want to answer, that's okay. But my chat really wants to know, how do you get your hair like that? Everybody love your hair. Do you use products? Like, what's the secret?
No, the thing is I wanted longer hair. Then I went to a random, okay, my friend recommended me a hairdresser. She did what she did. I didn't really like it, but what can you do? And then I just left it like that for 2 months and that's it.
So this is like no hairspray, no gel, nothing?
No.
Just default hair?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're going to have to let us know which hairdresser this was because people are, you know, they kind of want to emulate your hair. They're loving it right now. So, yeah.
I don't like it as much, but
wait, what?
I'm glad others do.
No, it looks really good. You should keep it. It looks nice. But I'm curious about maybe you with longer hair too. But this looks super, super nice.
Thank you.
All right, Boo, thank you so much for joining me. Congratulations once again for the win, massive win. And we'll see you in London.
Thank you. See you there.
Bye-bye.